This is where I'm from, upper end South Carolina. I know I'm almost home when we hit these mountains. To get home and play for the folks, I've been waiting for that. Man, I just hope they've missed me as much as I've missed them.
She's left me on the side of the road. The older she gets, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. She needs a carburetor, a set of plug wires. She's riding me around on 4-ball tires. The wipers don't work and the horn don't blow. But there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. Crossing my back dash, a little bobbing dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wheel. Oh, there ain't a country station that I can't tune in. She ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. Because there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. Got the best looking gal in my hometown. I asked her last time that I took her out. Honey, tell me what it is that makes you love me so. She said there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. I've got 16 speakers crossing my back dash. A little bobbing dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wind. Oh, there ain't a country station that I can't tune in. She ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio. Now she ain't a Cadillac and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with the radio.
That was There Ain't Nothing Wrong with the Radio, and with me today is Aaron Tippin. Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Just glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. That video was shot near your hometown.
Close. You know, and it certainly was in the places where I played and grew up. So this was a lot of hometown folks that came out to participate in my video. You know, and the special thing about it was these were the first believers of Aaron Tippin. You know, they really thought, man, they used to tell me, you know, I'd get through with the show and I'd sit down for a cold beer with them at the table after the show was over, and they'd say, Aaron, you ought to go to Nashville, buddy. So it was a lot of their support that sent me to that town. So, man, I felt very obligated and felt like I had at last given back something to somebody that had really believed in me to start with. Let them be in on my video.
Well, they all showed up in great style, didn't they?
Oh, they did. They made me proud. Okay,
now you're on the road a lot. Do you ever have to go back to Greenville to get a recharge on your accent?
No, it seems to stay with me without any problem.
It's there all the time.
Yeah, it's there all the time.
You'd say you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. You've got to be your own man, not a puppet on a string. Never compromise what's right and uphold your family name. You've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
You've got 2 albums out. You've Got to Stand for Something and Read Between the Lines. And the last cut you have out now on Read Between the Lines, the way the video is portrayed, is that what you were thinking of when you wrote the song?
I think the video's got a certain concept to it, and it's something that I thought that Americans could really get into. And I think folks that have seen the video realize that it's based on a employee buyout. You know, when employees buy back the company that they work for. But on a personal note, you know, I wrote this song out of the days of when I played country music and it wasn't hip, and I listened to country music and it wasn't hip, and I had to take a lot of ribbing, you know. And but I really felt something strong about this music. I really loved it. I learned what a great country song was from a young age, you know, and I just wanted people to appreciate it for what it was. And because I had to play a lot of the small places, you know, I guess I might have had to do a little suffering for country music, but nevertheless, you know, in the end result, I'm happy to say that I stuck with it. You know, and even if we weren't seeing the days of glory, I'd still be in a honky-tonk somewhere for playing $40 a night somewhere. And because I love it, and I like to bear the cross of country music.
Well, on your 2 albums now, you wrote every song, or co-wrote every song on both albums. Is that because you had trouble finding something that suited you, or is this? In
a lot of cases. Now, of course, I'll be the first to tell you that I think Nashville songwriters are the greatest in the world. But a lot of times, whatever's happening on the radio at the time, the commercial songwriter has a tendency to think in that direction. And so I'm thinking of a style of music. So many times I found myself without the song that I wanted, but I had a lot of help from co-writing pals, and fortunately got enough experience as a staff songwriter to be able to craft a song. And you know, so that is something else that kind of makes it my style of music.
There's one song that I thought was going to be on the album that wasn't there. Misbehavin'.
It's on the CD.
Oh, it's on the CD.
It's not on cassette, but it is on the CD.
I'm going to have to get the CD then. And I'll tell you out there, the CD or the cassette is fantastic. And I found something. I usually open it up and look for the words because I like to get an album that has the words. But I opened this one, and that's what I found, and that is worth the price of the cassette. That's just great. I just
bless you.
That was really great. So believe me, buy the cassette, you're getting your money's worth just by looking at the picture. So okay, well, hey, I want to thank you for joining us here today and touring heavy this year.
Yes, more of the same. You know, last year we had better than 200 days out on the road. I hope it's going to be more than that. I really love, I found this to be the most exciting part of all of this, is to come out and tour. Come see the fans face to face, come to their town, play for them, you know, and show them what you put in an album and put it on a show and put it on the stage. And man, it's the best part to me. I love to sign autographs after every show at night, and it gives me a chance to meet people one-on-one, face-to-face, and just say thanks. Personally say thanks to them.
Well, I'll tell you, your songs, ain't nothing wrong with the radio. All that high energy, and then down to a slow ballad, and there's as much feeling in one as there is in the other. I mean, they're really,
God bless you.
Really super.
Thank you
so,
very much.
Well, thanks again for being with us, and we'll be looking for you out on the road. And will you take us back to the show and introduce your new video?
Ladies and gentlemen, here's our brand new video on Hit Country Video, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
I've walked the straight and narrow, and I've worn a rebel's brand. Sometimes I've had to go without for being my own man. I've rallied to the cause when I knew the cause was right. Yes, I've cut against the grain, but I've kept my peace of mind. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If there's a price for
country video.